Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Launch day for MW2 is coming up here later on this week, and while the main focus is obviously going to be on multiplayer with all the stuff going on there, we also have a third mode going on alongside campaign and MP, obviously. This time around, it is Spec Ops, and up until a few days ago, we really have not heard much on this mode, but it does seem like they are going sort of more expansive than ever when it comes to this specific game mode. Spec Ops in the past, throw it way back to MW2, a ton of fun, and then over the years sort of fell off. MW 2019 Spec Ops mode was cool in theory, but it wasn't really super well supported. It had a lot of issues for quite some time, but this year it does seem like they put a lot of attention, a lot of focus into Spec Ops, as not only are the launch updates for it going to be pretty crazy, but also over time, it's getting some major gameplay updates. So Call of Duty says that Spec Ops in MW2 is an evolution of the Spec Ops mode from MW 2019. So they're going bigger, they're going better than ever before. They are building off what they had in MW 2019 and expanding on it. Initially at launch, there's going to be 3 separate missions that all take place in Al Mazrah. So this, of course, is the same map that we're going to have for Warzone 2.0, also the same map that we're going to have for DMZ, and several different multiplayer maps also take place on this, overarching Al Mazrah area as well. So this region, this map is going to be, crucial to learn for Warzone 2. Jumping into some Spec Ops might not be a bad way to learn different locations on the map and really get a good feel for things. But let's go through these different missions. They have very brief breakdowns for each. So the first one is called Bad Situation. For this one, they say you need to infiltrate a town in the dead of night to uncover intel and evidence left behind by Al-Qatala before exfiltrating. Stealth is key to survival. Now, just like in the past, Spec Ops is an expansion of the campaign, so different storylines, different narratives will continue on in Spec Ops, so you'll be able to, see more of the story evolve there. So obviously, Bad Situation is helping uncover some intel for that. The next mission we have is known as Vehicle Escape. For this one, they say multiple SAM turrets are preventing reinforcements from entering Al Mazrah. With the help of a vehicle, navigate through the winding streets of a suburb to destroy them, then speed over to the exfil plane to escape. So this one's actually going to have a lot of vehicle combat, a lot of driving involved in it. So a different style of gameplay is going to be available in that one. Then the final mission that they detailed is called Observatory Defense, a love letter to fans of survival modes. Of course, Spec Ops Survival has been in various different COD iterations this year. We don't have a definitive survival mode as of right now, but this mission rather, appears to be similar to that mode. Here they say defend the observatory from increasingly difficult waves of enemies attempting to detonate bombs. Between each wave, operators can spend to get items such as kill streaks, self-revives, and armor plates. So this quite literally is like survival, but it's just one specific mission within Spec Ops here. So if you want to play that style of gameplay, you absolutely can. Now, what's interesting about Spec Ops this year is that the gameplay dynamic has taken a bit of a turn, if you will. They've decided to upgrade things here and add in some new features. So they say in Spec Ops, operators are going to have access to a backpack to store equipment and one of these 3 kits that are similar to a set of perks, field upgrades, and kill streaks in multiplayer. So before we dive deep into what these kits are, let's talk about this. This is very DMZ-like. This is very Battle Royale-like in Spec Ops this time around. You're gonna have an actual backpack inventory system. So this, in my opinion, is like the intro to DMZ, if you will. Obviously, Spec Ops is going to live on beyond the launch of DMZ in some very important ways, which we'll get to here in a bit. Having gameplay like this with the backpack is gonna introduce you into this brand new inventory system and let you have a good feel for what it's gonna be like, come the launch of DMZ and potentially even Warzone 2 as well. But focusing back on the kits here, these are like sort of your created class areas, if you will. So we have 3, as mentioned. The first one is the Assault Kit. This one focuses on increased armor with an armor box field upgrade. Later levels include faster loadout item usage, increased armor capacity, and free stims included in the backpack. So this is like the health, the healer, that sort of style of, gameplay for that specific role. The next one is Medic, which conveniently enough is the actual healer, even though obviously Assault gives you all the armor and the stims and whatnot. The Medic role here is focused on quicker revives with a stim pistol field upgrade for ranged instant revives. So you can actually shoot a teammate with that stim pistol from a range and instantly get them up. Later levels include a free bomb drone, similar benefits to the double time perk, and free claymores and anti-tank mines. So this one honestly seems like it's more defensive in a way, but it's still under the Medic classification, right? Then finally, we've got Engineer. This kit is focused on better equipment usage with a snapshot pulse field upgrade to see nearby enemies, so snapshots are returning. Later levels include the ability to automatically restock lethals and tacticals over time, so the restock perk, the ability to carry extra equipment, so shrapnel, I believe, then also a free heartbeat sensor and spotter scope included in the backpack. So just for pure longevity of gameplay, it seems like engineer is going to be a really safe bet there as well. And as mentioned with all those, you can end up leveling them up to the later levels where you get more and more benefits as you get higher and higher. Now, before we get any further into the Spec Ops gameplay details here, just a reminder, if you are new to the channel, around 51% of viewers are, or they're not subscribed yet. Every single day, I got you covered with news, updates, gameplay tips, class setups, you name it. If it has to do with COD, it's on the channel, so feel free to hit that sub button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always guarantee you're up to date. Also, if you guys enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. It does really help grow the channel. Focusing back on kits here real quick, they do say the kits are leveled up by earning stars through missions and mission-related challenges, which gives all three of these launch missions plenty of replayability. So if you want to max out your kit, you have to do so by going through replaying these missions, earning enough stars, and doing the specific challenges as well. Now, you might ask yourself, why exactly do I want to level up some kits? Well, Call of Duty specifically says we highly recommend completing all 3 Spec Ops missions with 3 stars and have at least 1 kit leveled up to rank 5 before the Raids feature is introduced. A direct continuation of the campaign, they are coming to Spec Ops later on in Season 1. They're a part of the Season 1 Reloaded update on, I believe, December 14th. So that's going to end up adding in a whole new level to Spec Ops, and that's why this mode versus in the past is so much more important and so much bigger. Raids are one of the most expansive things about MW2. These are multi-hour long missions that are based around a narrative. They're based around the campaign story that give you an ultimate end goal that is a lot more drastic than just a simple multiplayer challenge or just a simple Spec Ops mission. These are pretty extreme, and you're gonna have to have those kits leveled up in order to actually, be prepared for these raids. So definitely important to, give Spec Ops a try this year, it seems like, based on gameplay. In the past, I won't lie, haven't been super interested in it. I'll play a couple of matches here and there. Might jump into some MW 2019 Spec Ops to revisit Verdansk now and then. But this year, there's a lot more importance in actually playing this mode so you are actually, prepared and you have the knowledge of the map, the backpack system, everything going on there. That gameplay information is going to be pretty vital over the course of time. But all that being said, that is effectively everything you need to know about Spec Ops as of right now. So that's going to wrap things up. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, be sure to drop a like on your way out. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, I got you covered with all things going on between MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ. So feel free to hit that sub button, turn on those post notifications, join us on the road to 1 million subscribers. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.